I think the last two World Cups were a little bit less than it is now. We're talking about all the games that are going to be at, 6 p.m., 8 p.m., 10 p.m., and that's when you also see, I think, for operators where most actually is always ongoing, right? We look at Champions League nights, an example, is always very busy for Sportsbook.
Many customers who don't actually have, let's say, a television feed or otherwise, often actually use gambling sites, and I know because I've been there, to gain insights on what's happening in sports betting. Most gambling sites provide data faster than radio and television. The interesting thing about sports, which people really undervalue, is even those people who are not predominantly gamblers or players will place a bet on a World Cup. So it's also a very short window, an opportunity to create more players.
Users came for real football, but they stay active around those matches. And general turnover increased for more than 20%. Bet volume grew for over 30%, and unique bettors increased by more than 40%.
We can definitely see that a lot of hype around it. There is a lot of talk around it. And from a sporting perspective, I also don't think we've had a World Cup in a long time where there is not that one or two teams who are definitely going to win it. But if you look at the teams now, there's probably like 6, 7, 8, which is always good for the sportsbook because now you get a lot of different, volumes on the different matches.
We've never really had as much viewership as we have today. Technology has led us to much better streaming technology, which means ultimately far more people are viewing the World Cup today than ever before.
eLeagues are on 24/7 across multiple parallel streams. So in total, we produce like 500,000 events per year. Second one is speed. Matches last from 8 to 12 minutes. That creates a fast betting loop. Place a bet, watch, settle, repeat.
If a player is coming in to gamble on the World Cup and it's their first time playing with a sportsbook, what experience do you want to give them? Yes, you're going to have a lot of fraud. Yes, you're going to have a lot of age verification failures. So provisioning goes across the board. My opinion, extra customer support, extra risk, because these are the things that are going to define a player's experience.
A major tournament like World Cup actually fuels the volume for eFootball or cannibalizes it?
Short spoiler, it is not cannibalizing.